It's the worst thing that could happen. Fits on the bike. All right, so this bar, that light coming in. All right, this one makes me a bit nervous. So I've been staring at this old bike here for years. It's been following me around. I've been tempted to recycle it, to throw it away numerous times. Every time I pull into my driveway, my truck after work, there's the old Norco Bigfoot, Rusty and Krusty, just looking at me, staring me down, wondering, what are you gonna do with me? You gonna throw me out? You gonna keep me? I'm so confused. So here she is, today's the big day, the old Norco Bigfoot. It's Rusty, it's Krusty, and today is the 5-minute bike build skinny challenge. So I'm gonna build this up with whatever parts I can find in this general vicinity as quick as I can. Whatever parts, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna build this up. I'm gonna try one of the skinnies that's in my yard, cross the ditch, and see if we can successfully cross the ditch. There she is. Look at that old beauty. Headset moves. We're gonna get the bottom bracket moving. Got to get a seat post in there. First things first, we need to find some wheels for this. And I pulled out this old Cannondale Jekyll. All I want from this bike today is the wheel set. We're hoping that this wheel set fits on the bike. Bye-bye Jekyll. So we got the wheels. Next thing we need is a handlebar. I've actually got a second Norco Bigfoot that we're gonna steal some parts from, and it's around the same era, but it's not as cool as this one. So here's another Norco Bigfoot. Take a couple things from this bike for the build today. We don't have a seat collar for the seat post, so that's our quick release seat post collar. And the next thing we need is the handlebar. We're gonna go for a bull moose bar on that build, which is well suited for a mid-80s Norco Bigfoot. Oh, need chain tool. This chain is probably seeing a lot of miles, seeing a lot of pedaling. I think it'll be perfect for the build. And break the chain. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. We got a chain, we got a bar, and we got the seat post collar. So let's go back to the build and see how it's coming along. This is a good start. Main thing is just getting a handlebar on there. See if that slides in there. Slides in, no problem. Now we can flip it over, put the wheels on, one wheel. Oh yeah. It's got a disc on it, but it doesn't have a disc brake. But I think it looks really cool having a non-disc mountain bike frame fork and putting a disc on it. Especially these discs with all the holes, I think that looks really neat. Second wheel. This one might be a little more difficult because I'm guessing this frame is 130 mil, and this axle and my finger's stuck. Oh, okay, we're good. We're gonna have to spread that fork there. Okay, we had to spread that out, and there. Okay, we got the wheel in. One of the most difficult things with these older bikes is having enough clearance for a wider tire. These wheels just happen to have a 2.35, a fairly wide tire, but they actually fit pretty perfectly without rubbing. No rubbing. We get a nice wide tire and it fits on there. So that's a good start. We got the bar, we got the wheels. We'll throw the seat QR on there real quick. And this goes here, because this is actually for a brake hanger, but I don't know what we're doing for brakes yet. What are we gonna do for brakes? I don't know. It's the 5-minute bike build skinny ride challenge, so we just gotta get this thing built up as quick as we can. And I'll be back. We got to get seat post. All right, there just happened to be a seat post lying on the ground. Oh, and look at that. Oh, it slides right in there. Oh, might need some oil. This one's gonna need a little bit of oil. Oh. I don't think anything's been inside that hole for a long time, so we gotta lube it up and just ease it in there, I think, just slow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, yeah. Ooh, look. Ooh. That's kind of gross. Okay. Well, we're just going to stick it in and leave it in. Because, yeah, that's what we do around here. We might actually need some Allen keys for this bike build. Let's get some Allen keys and a set of cranks. Oh, and these pedals will do. Let's get these pedals. I think I have some cranks in here, the perfect cranks. Are those the cranks? All right, so I found some crank bolts and beauty set of cranks. These came off a Kona, the Kona I gave to Kona guy. And I kept the cranks. Beautiful set of race face mango. They call this color mango. Quick way to put the crank on. Oh, these threads are kind of rusty and crusty. The bottom bracket actually spins, which is pretty amazing after all these years. So, crank. So we got the crank on. But doing that, we just, that's a quick way to crank bolt on. Crank that down. Crank that down. Running out of time. Did you guys forget about the chain? We need a chain on there. On. But you know what? That chain's too long. That chain's way too long, so we're gonna have to get a tensioner of some sort. Let me think, maybe a derailleur. Let's get a derailleur. I think I know where I got one. I remember I had a blacked out, oh there it is. Look at that. Blacked out XTR M950. Thanks Kyle for giving me that derailleur. Let's go back up the skinny. Got the derailleur. See if we can get the derailleur on there. Thread that on. See if those derailleur threads on the hanger still work. Oh yeah, look at that. I think we need a little bit of that old liquid wrench. And then now we got to pop that off, wrap this around, bingo bango, in and out. That's what it's all about. Slip that around. And put the chain back on there. Now we got to bike the pedals. Look at that go. Almost there. We got air in the tires, a bike the pedals. Don't have a brake yet. Do we need a brake? I don't know if we need a brake. I need a brake. All right, I'm back. I had to go get this old brake cable. This is an old trick that I learned. I don't know if I learned this trick from someone or if I just started doing this trick, but I'm gonna run single speed. I don't want to run single speed in this hard gear. So how do you fix that? So you run a cable through the derailleur backwards, and then you find that perfect gear. What gear do you want to be in? I want to be kind of like right there. So then crank that cable down, put that cable somewhere, wrap it around here, I guess. Yeah. You can actually adjust the tension a little bit even. So I'm going to crank that, and that'll shift it up a little bit because we want to go up a gear. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, look at that. We're going to try that gear right there. That's going pretty smooth. I think we should put just a little bit of oil on the chain. This chain hasn't seen oil since who knows when. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm pretty happy about that. So we got the drivetrain running good. The cranks are good. We got the pedals. Let's throw the pedals on there. Put these pedals on real quick here. And this one here. This is the 5-minute bike build challenge, but I think it's been more than 5 minutes. It's actually kind of tiring running around looking for bike parts and building a bike like this, but it's fun. I don't know how long it's been. I don't care. This is the 5-minute plus bike build challenge. Oh shit, going the wrong way. Not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Pedal, make sure the pedal's on tight. You don't want your pedals falling off mid-ride. So that's on there. Bring that up a little bit. We're gonna crank the stem down. This is an old quill wedge style stem. All right, let's see. All right, everything feels pretty good on the bike. We might do a couple changes, but for the most part, that's I don't think we need this. I don't think we need this brake lever. Ouch! Yeah, that feels great. Bar is a little narrow. I don't know if we need to widen this bar just a little bit maybe. I don't know if we need grips. Do we need a brake? I don't know. Okay. This is the first challenge. It's not that skinny. It's not that long, but this is the one we want to do. So here we go. That one was no problem, but this one actually makes me a bit nervous. I'm gonna put a front brake, widen my bar a little bit before I do this one. I think I've got the perfect brakes inside. Got this old IBC hydraulic brake kicking around. This is from a long time ago, probably mid-90s. I don't know a whole lot about these brakes, but I never actually used one. I figure this would be a great addition. So we're gonna throw this brake on so we have a front brake, so I have some control riding the skinny. Here's our brake. Found these old wooden pegs, I think they're cedar, and we're just gonna kind of cram those in there. We got one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like that. We gotta make one more handlebar extension. Couple little bits off there. Handlebar extension number 2 ready to be inserted into the handlebar. Oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. Look at that one. That looks pretty good to me. Look at that handlebar setup. That's amazing. I think the bar is a little wide, so we're just gonna hack it off a little bit. Just want to make sure these are in. Be right back. Right, so this bar is way too wide, and I'm pretty sure it'd snap right off, so let's trim it back a little. That looks pretty good to me. Nice. Just a little added extension. We'll just clean this up a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. I like it. It looks pretty good. So excited we picked this brake because this brake has been sitting, eyeing me up for years. Sitting in a drawer. Hi. Just figured this would be the perfect bike for it. So I got brake lever on the right side and the brake on the front. So that's a little backwards. It actually pivots. So that allows you to remove it from your wheel, which is really cool. And then we'll just slide it right on there. Probably gonna have to do a few adjustments to it. And we'll adjust this here and just that there. Run out of time. I don't want to just raw dog this handlebar. I want to have some sort of grip on there. Actually, I have a bunch of cedar logs that are stripping the bark off. So let's just wrap that around here. It's kind of like wrapping an old road bike. That looks awesome. I guess we got to go to the end. Go. Little bit of tape on the end just to hold everything together. How does that look? Feels great. It's ergonomic, so that kind of supports the palm. So I got another piece here. It's not as nice, but looks like beef jerky. Oh wow, look at that light coming in. Look at that beautiful light. All right, so we're just gonna really try and massage this. So we got the bars all taped up, ready to go. They've got the bark on there. Pretty happy about that. I think we're almost ready to ride the skinny. We got a brake. Okay, so, whoops, sorry. I think we're gonna need our penetrating oil. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want oil on the rim, shit. We're way over 5 minutes, but that's okay. That was a lot of fun. Kind of want to do this again. I'm kind of nervous about the skinny ride. We got the brake on. Brake kind of works. Look at this light here. Look at this beautiful bike. This is the 5-minute bike build skinny ride challenge. Build a random bike out of random parts and ride a skinny. So that went pretty good. Stepping up to the skinny is gonna be pretty good. So maybe we should just do that right now. All right, first attempt didn't go so well. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna try again. I had to bail out, and you can't always get these things first try. Okay, let's do this. The skinny actually wobbles a little bit, so it's a little bit sketchy in that way. And it's pretty skinny. And this bike is pretty sketchy, and the bar is actually kind of crooked, so. Okay, let's do this. Challenge completed. That was like 20 minutes, but we did it. Stoked. A random old bike from the 80s, throw on a mix of some 90s, some late 90s, some 2000. So we've got like 40 years of bike parts on this bike. I didn't really get a chance to ride it. I just wanted to build it, ride that skinny. It was successful. I had to bail out a couple times. I was honestly a little bit nervous. Thinking about it last night, I was like, okay, I'm gonna build this bike and ride the skinny, and it's the worst thing that could happen. The worst thing that could happen is the best thing that happened. I did it. I rode the skinny, built the bike, and now I got myself a sweet bike, custom grips. I'm a happy guy. Sweet Norco Bigfoot. Please like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me coffee. Thanks for watching.